drawing some of the hardware as isometrics in our air engine, and we're going to start with the shaft for the air engine. Here is the shaft for the air engine. You have this drawing. We'll see that is a 3/8 24 unified national fine thread. The thread depth is 0.76. The entire length of this is 2.75, and there is a chamfer in the front. Okay, what that means is here is our thread chart. Okay, so 3/8 means the basic diameter. So the diameter of that rod will be 0.375. Okay, it is 24 threads per inch. Okay, and here is our tap size for if we had to drill a hole for that, which we don't. Okay, we can come down here. Our major diameter is going to be 0.375. Our pitch is 1 over the threads per inch, or 1 over 24 is 0.042. Again, that is a unified national fine thread. Our minor diameter is the diameter 0.375 minus 1.0825 times the pitch, or 0.330. Okay, so that's the information that we need to draw our shaft. So I'm going to go into AutoCAD and I'm going to open up a standard inch template. I'll make sure that my layer is object. Okay, I'm going to change my ISO draft, or I'm going to put my ISO draft on. Now I'm going to draw this in this direction. So I need the hole, okay, to be on the right side. Okay, and it's going to go this way. Alright, so I'm going to go up here to my axis and end ellipse. I'm going to pick a spot. Okay, I'm going to hit escape because I didn't do it right. I'm going to go to my axis and end. I'm going to go to ISO circle. I'm going to pick a spot anywhere. I'm going to type D for diameter, and that diameter is 0.375. Okay, now I'm going to copy it back twice, once for the length of the thread and once for the entire diameter of the shaft. Okay, so I'm going to pick copy, and I'm going to copy this guy, and I'm going to go straight change. I need to change my ISO plane. So if I go to top, I'm able to copy it in this direction that I want, and I'm going to copy it 0.76. Okay, and then I'm going to copy it to 0.75. Okay, so there is my shaft. Now I'm going to draw a line from the quadrant to the quadrant on these circles. So I'm going to go to line, I'm going to go up here to quadrant. Okay, and go all the way down to this one, to quadrant. I'm going to go over here, draw a line from the quadrant up to the quadrant here. Okay, I can now trim away this circle and this circle. I'm going to go to trim. I'll trim this guy and that guy. Alright, I can start drawing my threads now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one thread first, and then I'm going to copy that into as many threads as we need. Okay, so I'm going to draw the first thread, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this circle here and copy in that direction our pitch, which is 0.042. We're going to take copy, pick a spot, make sure that I'm able to go in the right direction, 0.042. Okay, I'm now going to trim that circle between these two lines. Trim it away. Okay, now I'm going to copy this back. Now it's going to ask me how many I want to copy. I have 24 threads in an inch, and I've got 3/4 of an inch to go back about. So I'm going to go back 0.75 divided by 24, which is about 18. So I'm going to pick copy. I'm going to pick this guy. Displacement is 0.042. Okay, I'm going to go here to array. number of items are 18, and I'm going to go to fit. Now we're going to go back here until we get a nice straight even line here. Okay, maybe about to there might do it. Okay, so now I have all my lines there. Okay, now I'm going to put a chamfer on this side and this side. Okay, and it's not exact, but it's going to be close enough for what we're doing. So I'm going to go in here to this circle. I'm going to create an iso circle at the center of this one. I'm going the wrong direction, so I'm going to hit F5 to go in the right direction. Pick D for diameter, and our minor diameter, which is what we're going to put here, was 0.330. Okay, now I'm just going to take and I'm going to move it, okay, that circle there, from the quadrant of that circle to the quadrant of that circle. So it kind of looks like that has a little chamfer there. I'm going to do something similar in the back here. I'm going to draw an iso circle. Okay, from the center of this one, D for diameter, and the diameter is 0.330. Okay, now I'm just going to take and move this right along here. Go F5, so I'm going the right direction. And I'm just going to have to pick a spot, and I like right about there. And then I'll trim it away. Okay, so there is our shaft. Okay, so now we're going to work on our next piece of hardware. Okay, the next part that we're going to create is the 1032 cap screw. Here are the dimensions for those. The major diameter is 0.190. The pitch is 1/32 or 0.031. The minor diameter is 0.155. The head diameter is 0.312, and the head diameter, the head height is the diameter, or 0.196. Okay, those numbers came from here. Here is the head diameter of a number 10. Okay, here is the basic diameter, 190. Okay, so we're going to take and we're going to go into AutoCAD. Screw. So again, we're going to go into our inch. I'm going to put my ISO on. Okay, I want to be in this view so I can create that circle. So I'm going to go to ISO circle. I'm going to draw that circle, and D for diameter, and that diameter is 0.190. I'm going to copy that back. Okay, I'm going to change my plane. I'm going to go to 0.875. Okay, I'm going to draw the head. And again, an iso circle. Center here, D for diameter. Okay, I'm going to change our way we do that. Okay, F5. Okay, and the diameter is 0.312. I'm going to copy that back. Okay, and that is 0.190. Okay, I'm going to connect all those together from quadrant to quadrant, from quadrant to quadrant, quadrant to quadrant, and quadrant to quadrant. Okay, I'm going to trim that stuff away. Okay, now I'm going to draw my first thread. I'm going to copy this one back. Okay, and that's going to go back 0.031. Okay, I'll trim that guy up. Between these lines. Okay. Alright, I'll copy them and array them. Okay, and I'm going to go to displacement as 0.031. Okay, and I'm going to pick an array, and I wanted about 28 threads per inch. I will pick fit, and I'm going to go straight back. I'm going to leave a little bit of room here because the threads don't go all the way up. Okay, so there that is. Now I'm going to put my chamfer on the end here. So I'll create a hole or a circle or an isocircle and put it at the center and change my plane. D for diameter. That diameter is 0.155. I will move it from the quadrant to the quadrant. Okay, and that will be good enough for our cap screw. Alright, now we're going to draw our set screw. Our set screw is going to go into our flywheel. It is a 1032. Okay, here is the flywheel, here's the set screw right here, and here are the dimensions for the set screw. Okay, you can take a screen capture of that if you'd like. Okay, and I also put the dimensions of the hexagon there because we're going to need that. Alright, so we're going to go into AutoCAD and we're going to open up a inch drawing. I'm going to draw it this time on this angle, so I want this to be on the left plane. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, I'm going to go to isocircle, and then pick a spot. I'm going to go D for diameter, and that diameter is 0.190. Okay, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to copy it back this way, and that dimension is 0.210. Okay, I'm going to draw a line between those guys, this one here and that one there, here and here. Okay, I'm going to trim that one away right here. I'm going to draw that little cone on there, which is also an isocircle. It's going to be at the center of this. Okay, and I'm going to change my isocircle this way, D for diameter, and that diameter was 0.10. Okay, I'm now going to move it. It was 40 thousandths from this surface, so I'm going to click here, F5, I'm going to go 0.040. I'll trim that guy right there. Okay, now we're going to draw our thread, so I will copy this circle back and a copy there, and I'm going to copy it 0.032. Even though these are 042, I'm making them 032 because they just look a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to trim this guy away there. Okay, now we'll copy our threads back. I'm going to copy this one. Our displacement is 0.032. We're going to make an array. Okay, there's about 5 or 6 of those here, so I'll do 5. Okay, and we'll do a fit. And I'm going to fit it maybe like that. Okay, now I'm going to draw my hex here. Okay, so again I need to be in the left plane. I'm going to draw a line from this circle. I'm going to go up 0.045. I'm going to go down. Oops. I'm going to go down 0.045. I'm going to go from the center line or the end point. And I'm going to go 0.05. And I'm going to go from the same spot here, 0.05. Okay, I'm going to draw a line from the top here, and that's going to be 0.025. And this one's going to be 0.025. I can take and copy both of those down from here to here, and then I just need to connect the dots from there to there. Oops, I missed that one. Okay, so I'll draw a line from here to here to there to there to there and there. Okay, so now I have my hexer on there. Whoops. Okay, and that is the end of my set screw. The last piece of hardware we're going to draw here is the spring. Springs are very hard to draw in isometric, very easy to draw in three-dimensional. Okay, so all we're going to do is you're going to go into your iso circle and you're going to create one here that is 0.45 diameter, one here that is 0.5 diameter. Going to copy them back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, about an inch, and then trim them away. Okay, this is very tedious, but that's why I'm not going to show you, because it would probably take longer than the rest of the videos put together. But we just want a representation of a spring. Alright, that is it for this lesson.